How to Think in English, a practical guide for English learners. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we help you improve your English skills step by step. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most effective strategies to master English faster: learning how to think in English. Thinking in English might seem like a big challenge, especially if you're used to translating everything from your native language. But trust me, it's not as difficult as it sounds. In fact, it's a key skill that can significantly speed up your ability to speak fluently, understand better, and feel more confident in using English. In this video, I'll share practical tips and techniques to help you start thinking in English, no matter your current level. So let's jump right in. Why should you think in English? Before we get to the tips, let's talk about why this is so important. When you think in your native language and then translate into English, two problems arise. One, it's slow. Translation takes time, and in conversations, it can make you hesitate or lose confidence. Two, it's inaccurate. Some words or phrases don't translate well, leading to awkward or incorrect sentences. By learning to think directly in English, you can speak faster and more naturally, avoid translation errors, develop a deeper understanding of how the language works. How to start thinking in English. Here are 7 actionable tips to help you build this habit. 1. Label your environment. One of the simplest ways to start thinking in English is by labeling items around you. For example, put sticky notes on your desk that say lamp, computer, or notebook. When you see these objects, try to say their names in English in your head. Why it works. It helps you associate English words directly with the objects without relying on your native language. Practice tip. Every time you use these items, describe them in English. For example, I'm turning on the lamp. 2. Use internal monologues. Talk to yourself in English. This may sound funny, but it's one of the most effective ways to start thinking in the language. How to do it. When you wake up, think about your day in English. Example. Today I need to go to work, buy groceries, and call my friend. While doing tasks, narrate your actions. Example. I'm making breakfast now. I need to cut the vegetables. Why it works. It trains your brain to process daily thoughts in English without translating. 3. Practice with simple sentences. Start small. Don't try to think in complex sentences right away. Begin with short and easy sentences that match your current English level. Examples. I like coffee. It's a sunny day. I need to finish my homework. Why it works. Simplicity builds confidence. As you progress, your sentences will naturally become more advanced. 4. Visualize words. Instead of thinking in your native language and translating into English, try to connect English words directly with images. Example. When you hear the word apple, don't think of the translation in your native language. Instead, picture an apple in your mind. Why it works. This method bypasses the translation step, helping you think faster and more naturally. 5. Immerse yourself in English content. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. The more you expose your brain to the language, the easier it becomes to think in English. How to immerse. Watch English movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos. Listen to English podcasts or audiobooks. Read books, articles, or social media posts in English. Practice tip. While watching or listening, pause and try to summarize what you just heard in English. 6. Create word associations. To think faster in English, create associations between words and their meanings. For example, blue equals the color of the sky. Dog equals a friendly animal that barks. Why it works. Associating words with their meanings instead of their translations helps you remember them better and use them more naturally. 7. Practice speaking without overthinking. A big part of thinking in English is learning to trust yourself. Don't overanalyze or worry about making mistakes. How to practice? Talk to a friend or language partner in English. Join English-speaking groups online or in person. Use apps like HelloTalk or Tandem to find speaking partners. Why it works? The more you speak without overthinking, the easier it becomes to think directly in English. Challenges you might face. Thinking in English isn't something that happens overnight. It's normal to feel stuck or frustrated at times. Here are some common challenges and how to overcome them. 1. Fear of forgetting words. Solution: keep a small notebook or app to jot down words you struggle with. Review them regularly. 2. Translating out of habit. Solution: when you catch yourself translating, stop and rephrase the sentence directly in English. 3. Feeling overwhelmed. Solution: focus on small steps. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day of practice can make a big difference over time. So, there you have it, 7 powerful tips to help you start thinking in English. Remember, this is a gradual process. It's okay to make mistakes along the way, because mistakes are a natural part of learning. The key is consistency. The more you practice thinking in English, the easier it becomes. Over time, you'll notice that your brain automatically switches to English, making it much simpler to speak, listen, and understand. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest challenge you face when trying to think in English? Have you tried any of these tips before? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and experiences. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our next lesson. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching. Remember to keep learning and practicing every day. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on more helpful videos that make learning English easier and more enjoyable every day. See you in the next lesson.